So, real quick, just to give you guys a little recap, I have not been uploading a lot, mainly because school, and it's been really overwhelming and stressful, and oh yeah, my PlayStation Network was suspended for a week, so I wouldn't even be able to upload. But while I was suspended, I was playing Hollow Knight, and I made a crap ton of progress. Some of this progress I did on camera, some of this I did off camera. I am pretty sure I showed you guys I got all these charms on camera. I don't think I showed you me collecting the charms, but I know that I showed you me collecting them. All 40. Pretty sure every single charm in the game is equal to 1% of the game, which means all 40 charms is one whole entire 40%. Pretty sure I showed you that I had all this. I had all of these skills. I had the tram pass. I don't know why I have these. The Lumafly lantern, the King's brand. Have all the shade upgrades. Shade Soul, Descending Dark, Abyss Shriek. Have all the soul vessels, mask shards. Have a complete nail. I have a pure nail. I have all the nail arts. Vulcan Dream Nail, Dream Gate. Yes, I did. Believe it or not, complete Pantheons 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have every single grub in the game. I have every map area in the game. I defeated the Pure Vessel. I am so close to getting everything in the Hunter's Journal. You can see right there, I've encountered 156 of the total enemies, but I've only completed 19. But I've only completed 140, and I need to kill 159. So I need to kill 19 more enemies. The thing about that, I'm pretty sure it's impossible, because let me see if I can find them. I hate you. And you. And you. And you. And you. I love you. I hate you. And you. I hate you. I want you to kill yourself. I hope you get burned alive while getting shot and stabbed. My brethren. I just realized the hunter. The shape of this creature. I have seen something like it before, more than once perhaps. It looks like the little bugs of Hollowness, but not quite the same. Where did these empty wanderers come from? He doesn't even know what we are. I somehow haven't done this. Damn. The Brooding Moloch, a Moloch, a Lesser Moloch. Kill yourself. I hate you. Where is it? It's a green path enemy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the trophy for getting all of the entries in the thing. Because there's a green path enemy. Oh. So I thought that I didn't have this, but apparently I did. The Mossy Vagabond. I think it automatically unlocks if you kill them upon meeting them in that one place where the person's giving off that quote unquote speech to the Mossy Vagabonds, or if they die. Because let's be real, the developers care for you. They made a beautiful game with terrible achievements, but nonetheless a beautiful game. They would not want you to miss any of it. Let me tell you that. So yeah, I thought this would be impossible. Thankfully, it's not. I don't know why I'm still scrolling through this. I hate you. Kill yourself. You're already dead. Most of these people are already dead, so I don't know why it's gonna hurt themselves. This guy's cool. I love him. I named him Billy. His name's Billy. His name is Bobby. Let me just show you though. Yes. Pantheon 1, Pantheon 2, Pantheon 3, and I'm pretty sure this took me like 3 days. Pantheon 4, baby. It took me so much days of practicing and practicing on the pure vessel just so I can beat him purely off of skill in the game. Cause before I had only beaten him like twice out of the 25 plus attempts, and they were all basically pure luck. That's it. I admit it. It was all luck. But I really need to use the bathroom. Jesus, I will be right back with you. sorry. I'm pretty sure I set off a nuclear bomb inside of, like, what, 20 states? Ugh. It took me so much time. I had to practice these guys over and over again. I had to practice him over and over again. I had to practice Sly over and over again. Not really, because I didn't really practice him. I had to practice the pure vessel over and over again. All while like analyzing. I was like Deku. I was analyzing them, frame by frame, all of their attacks. What do I do to dodge this? How does this countered? Can I dodge this? Do I need to dash? What do I do? When do I do this? When do I do that? Ah! It took so long. And I hate this guy. Banger audio, but like terrible fight. Not really. I just don't like him because he's extremely hard. This guy took so long. Yeah. How the hell? No. Loser. No. Ah! Ow. Ow. Stop hurting me. I don't know why I love to joke about this, but I really like to joke around about the fact that the people in Hollow Knight are so down to beat the crap out of a kid. 'Cause let's face it, you're a kid in Hollow Knight. You are not an adult. You are not a teenager. You are a child. You are but a kid vessel in this game. And everybody you meet is so down to kill you. I mean, unless you're playing Steel Soul, you are immortal. But still, we're a kid. Ah! Yeah, it's very hard to beat him. I did beat him though, but it was very hard. Weirdly enough, while doing the Pantheon, I mainly died to Soul Tyrant. Enraged Guardian was never an issue. None of these bosses were ever actually an issue. Also, Sisters of Patelia. I don't know why I said it like that. Sisters of Patelia. I'm pretty sure my first attempt on the Sisters of Battle, I died to them in P5. So, yeah. Pain. That's all I experienced that day. Pain. Bow, 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 bow. No. No, stop. It's so weird how adding one of something can make it so much more difficult. Like, I can take two of them on easily. I'm pretty sure I've managed to no-hit the normal Mantis Lords fight. Multiple times, actually. And yet it's so hard for me. And yet, the first attempt I had in the Sisters of Battle, I died. Yeah, no. No. And it's kind of weird because all you need to do is kill one of them and then it becomes easier because you're basically just fighting the normal Mantis Lords. Which, even early game, unless you're a new player, of course, is extremely easy. I think the hardest thing about this fight is that they like to combine attacks and like change them up a bit. Like instead of both of the mantises throwing their needles, and then both of them going either short distance or far distance, one of them can go short distance and then another can go far distance. And then another can go far distance and the other far distance, and then one of them dives down to hit you or something. Which I feel is the thing that makes this fight hard. No. Yes. I've proven that I am good at the game and that I can beat these the Sisters of Battle without dying, but coming very close. Yay. And I now realize that we are getting very sidetracked. The whole entire reason I started streaming is because I wanted to try to attempt the P5 a couple times. See how far I can make it each time. I guess the only thing I don't like about the Pantheon is that instead of every 5 bosses leading to a break room like usual, like in the Pantheons, every 5 bosses you've beat, it takes you to a break room where if you have it, you can get some lifeblood hearts, sit in a hot spring, and then there's a bench where you can heal or equip or unequip charms. Damn it. Something interesting about the Pantheon 5 is that it uses the Ascended battles, meaning like Ascended. It uses the Ascended difficulty arenas, but it doesn't. But it uses the attuned difficulty health values and damage values. Meaning, even though I'm clearly fighting the Vengeful King on Ascended, they don't do double damage and they don't have more health. And that goes for every other boss. Well, if they have a change in their background, it will show their arenas, I mean. If they do have a change in their arenas, then it will show a change in the arena going from attuned to ascended. But if they don't have a change in their arenas, like Hornet or the False Knight, then yeah, nothing changes. But if it's something like the Vengeful King or the Grudge-Mother, then it's a very noticeable change. And I guess they did this because they wanted P5 to be challenging, but like not incredibly challenging. You know? So in order to make it so that the P5 was challenging but not like super challenging, they gave you like the ascended difficulty arenas, but they didn't give you the ascended difficulty damage values or HP values. And I respect that. Obviously it is challenging because it's every single boss in the game, but I mean, come on. Not to mention it literally ends P5 with 3 of the hardest bosses in the game. Which are indeed the hardest bosses that I have either ever faced or will ever face in my time of Hollow Knight. Also, what is happening with my frame rates? So usually, there would be a break room where if I had done 4 bindings in any Pantheon, like let's say 2 bindings in P1 and then 2 bindings in P2, it would unlock a room, and then I'd unlock a lifeblood cocoon here, where if I break it, I'd get 3 additional lifeblood masks, but I don't have that. There'd be a hot spring here, and then there'd be a bench here that I can sit down and equip or re-equip charms, or sorry, unequip charms. But for some reason, I don't know why, I don't like it, Team Cherry made it so that in P5, the break rooms only show up once you beat the boss of the Pantheons. That means the first break room only shows up once you beat Oro and Mato. The second shows up once you beat Paymaster Shio. The third shows up once you beat Nail Sage Sly. And then the last shows up when you beat the Pure Vessel, I think. And then those are just the 4 Pantheons combined into one, and then it just ends off with the Absolute Radiance. Also, for some reason, this is the only time we ever get any sort of, I guess, quote-unquote recognition from the Godseeker. Because usually she's like, the gods will destroy you! You will be obliterated! And now that we made it to Pantheon 5, she's like, we will not defy thee, continue thy combat, and we shall listen. I hate Gorb for a reason I don't understand. No. Oh. Ah! Meh. Oh, Jesus. Never expected to be getting hit this much by Gorb. His attacks aren't even that hard to dodge. Like, they give you a clear indication of where they're gonna go. And I'm still gonna hit by them. Nuh-uh. Bruh. Ascend with Gorb! Damn it. No! Shut up. Nuh-uh. Shubure. No! Nuh-uh. the honor of the king! For the honor of the Holonist! You think the Dung Defender was just a regular old, dude? And then the Pale King was like, this guy's pretty cool. You're gonna defend my kingdom. And then he became the White Defender. Stop it. Stop it. Stop! I said stop. You aren't stopping. Why are you not stopping? I've clearly stated to stop. You're being very rude, you know. Nuh-uh. No. I was always very bad at the Brooding Moloch fights. Or any of the Brooding Moloch fights. So, the fact that the arena is now even more difficult is sickening for me, and I hate it. I mean, obviously it's very easy to defeat them considering the fact that I have unbreakable strength with a pure nail, which means I do like, what, 30-something .5 damage? And I have quick slash, so I can attack every half a second. But I mean, still. Hooah! Dang it. Nuh-uh. Bruh. How darest thou? Nuh-uh. Stop it. Why must thou hurt me so? Fate Master Shield would never hurt me like this. Would he? Don't leave me behind. Yes, bow down to each other, not to me. Now we get to the break room. I don't understand why Team Cherry made it so that you have to defeat the final boss of the Pantheon to get inside the break room. I don't like it. Oh. I forgot I unequipped Unbreakable Strength. I thought I had it. I don't. It's still surprising how quickly I'm beating these people. If anybody wants to know, the build I used mainly for all the Pantheons was Mark of Pride, Quick Slash, Sharp Shadow, and Unbreakable Strength. Obviously, Unbreakable Strength to make my nails stronger, Mark of Pride so I can reach them from longer away, Quick Slash to attack faster, and Sharp Shadow because if they're attacking me, I can just dash through them, not only dodging the attack and not getting hurt, but also damaging them in the process. The build I'm currently using is Mark of Pride, Quick Slash, and Sharp Shadow, but also Dream Wielder so that I can charge up the Dream Nail near instantly and get much more soul so I can heal, and Unbreakable Heart, obviously, so I can get more hearts. Also, can I just say, Lifeblood Heart it's just a worse version of Unbreakable Heart. It gives you the same amount of hearts, but unlike Unbreakable Heart, they can be healed, and they can only be regained by sitting on a bench. I despise this. This is good by the fact that it gives you that it turns all of your... that sounded so terrible. This is pretty good. Like, considering the fact that it turns all of your hearts into lifeblood hearts, then gives you a few extra. But, like, you can't heal, and it's a 4-notch, and it costs 4 charm notches, so it's good, but not in the range I'd consider it. I mean, obviously, by using all of the lifeblood hearts together, as well as Unbreakable Heart, and having all of the mask shards in the game collected, you can get a crap ton of hearts and be like near unkillable. Nuh-uh. But yeah. I like how most of this stream is just me rambling endlessly about things that don't matter, like questionable decisions that Team Cherry made in P5, and then more dumb stuff like, yeah, this charm's good, but not really, and stuff like that. Like, see, I got hit 2 times in that fight. If I didn't have Unbreakable Heart, those 2 hearts would not be obtainable. Because in order to have those 2 hearts, I would need to have Lifeblood Heart. And as you know, they give you 2 additional masks made of Lifeblood, but you can't heal them. So, honestly, I kind of feel like it was a cheap way of adding more charms to the game by Team Charity. I mean, they could have just skipped that entirely and just kept the Lifeblood Core and made that a 2 charm, a 2 charm notch cost charm, and then Joni's Blessing a 3 charm notch cost. We did not need a Lifeblood Heart. If they added it before they did Unbreakable Heart, then I can understand that, but I still don't understand why they, you know, keep it in the game. I remember when most people who were first playing Hollow Knight saw the Soul Master fake, quote-unquote, fake his death, and thought that he actually died. I remember I was caught so off guard by this that I actually died. And when I found out that that was the last phase that I needed to do in order to actually kill him, I got so angry that I just stopped playing the game for like 2 days. A blue bleeze. The definition of a random spam attack. The worst thing in gaming history. The worst type of attack in gaming history is a random spam attack. If you put it in a game, your game is probably gonna be very annoying. Which Hollow Knight is very much. It's majestic, but also annoying. It's a majestic annoying. Also because they make it even more spammy and irritating when one of the Diablos dies. Which, yeah. Pretty sure you guys can work that out. Pretty sure Hollow Knight fans have stated that it's near impossible to beat Oblobos on Radiant, but I've seen multiple instances of people beating Oblobos on Radiant. I'd actually be willing to deny their claims that it's impossible to beat Oblobos on Radiant. The only boss that's impossible to beat on Radiant is Markov. That's it. He is the only boss that is impossible to defeat on Radiant. He's hard to defeat on any difficulty, even on Attuned. And it's even worse once you get to Ascended, because then you have no floor. As I had stated earlier, they did something weird for P5. They changed the arenas to fit the Ascended difficulty arenas. They changed the arena to fit the Ascended difficulty arena, if there is any change in the arena on Ascended difficulty, that is. And then, well, but they didn't change the damage values to Ascended or the HP values. So that means bosses still have the same amount of HP and damage that they usually have or deal when they're on Attuned. It would have been fine if they gave them the HP values. That's not very hard. The main thing about Ascended is that the bosses deal extra damage. I'm probably gonna die. Lord help me. Please. My first attempt at P5, I died to you guys. Or gals. I'm gonna get canceled for that, aren't I? Nuh-uh. Stop it. Get some help. I need help. Stop. Stop it. I'm going to die. I am going to die. I died. Damn it. I'm so mad that I'm going to stop.